Sculptured nail. We do have 20 minutes to complete our sculptured nail. Just like our basic facial, we do have a 2-minute breakdown and setup for our sculptured nail. So we will be instructed to begin our setup, 2 minutes. I will start off by sanitizing my hands, cleaning up my previous assignment, which would have been facial. From here, I will take care of my client. We will be instructed what to do with our doll head. Now, we will re-disinfect our station and our manicure table as well. Once I have re-disinfected, I will sanitize my hands and set up for sculptured nail. So from here, we can bring our sanitizer over. I do like to start off by placing my white towel on my station. I like to place a blue paper underneath my client's hand. So if I get anything dirty, I am getting my paper towel dirty, not my main towel. Let's create a sponge for your client. And we'll get a nice cleanup setup going. Now my acrylic brush, if I prefer a certain acrylic brush, we are allowed to switch it out. Just make sure it's super clean. Monomer, really important. We need to make sure that we go to stay board with our monomer sealed. Proctors will look at your monomer. If my monomer is pre-open, I can get disqualified from this portion of the exam. So once my setup is completed, I will sanitize my hands. I will sanitize my client's hands. Sit back, wait for further instructions. So from here, we will be instructed to begin our sculptured nail 20 minutes. Just to be safe, I do like to sanitize one more time. Let's pretend we've been instructed to work on the index finger. I will start off by removing the shine from the index finger, always avoiding seesawing. Once I have removed the shine, emery board will be placed in the trash. I will take 2 cotton balls out. First one, I am wiping off residual dust. Second cotton ball, I will apply nail dehydrator. Once I have applied my nail dehydrator, I will go in with my form and trying to treat this hand as best as possible as a real client. Once my form is applied, I will apply my primer. Now I am waiting for my primer to dry. That's when I like to place my product, my monomer and polymer, into my 2 dampened dishes. So at this time is when I will open up my monomer into my dampened dish, seal that up, polymer into my second dampened dish, and now we can begin sculpting our acrylic nail. A few things the proctor will be looking for. We do want to extend past the free edge. We do not need to give her a really long acrylic nail. Just barely extend past the free edge. Avoid getting any product on the skin, and we will cover the entire nail plate, avoiding the cuticle. Now keep in mind, the more liquid I use, the more monomer I use, the longer it will take for our product to dry. So I want to use more powder, more polymer than monomer. But let's pretend our acrylic is fully formed. I'm waiting for my nail to dry. So as I wait for my nail to dry, we do need to expose our monomer and polymer properly. So both products do need to be mixed. The way I like to mix, and multiple ways of doing this, the way I prefer, I will pour my powder into my monomer. We'll cover up my dampened dish, flip it over, wait a few seconds, and slowly lift up my cup, my dampened dish, and my product is mixed. That can now be placed into the trash. So at this time I will check my nail. Sounds dry. Acrylic brush can go into the trash. We can remove our form, which will go into the trash, and begin filing our sculptured nail. When we do buff, I will start with the rougher side, working my way down to the smoother side of my buffer. Now remember, your buffer used correctly, we will get a nice shine out of that acrylic nail. Once I am done buffing, I will go in with my brush, brush off any loose product. From there, let's say that my nail still looks a little tacky or a little black scuff marks. Nail dehydrator will take care of that problem. So a little bit of nail dehydrator at the end just to really clean that nail nicely. No polish, we're done. We flip that hand around. Proctor will come over, they will examine your sculptured nail. And that's it.